My sister blocked my son with her arm and said, "This table's for well-behaved kids." Her daughter was already seated, laughing. I didn't argue. I grabbed our coats and left. That night, I canceled the $9,000 winter house I'd booked for the family trip. 2 days later, she texted, "What time should we check in?" Last Christmas, my daughter Zoe woke up giddy. She's 9, still believes in magic. I'd wrapped her iPhone in frozen paper. When she saw it, she froze, then looked at me like she couldn't believe it was real. She pressed the power button, then frowned. "Mama, who's that?" The wallpaper wasn't what I'd set. It was a photo of my sister Claire, her husband Greg, their kids, and Zoe from a barbecue years ago. I'd never saved it. There was a calendar event for 4 p.m., dinner at Claire's. At 12:10 p.m., my mom texted, "Quick change of plans, just keeping it small this year. Claire's hosting for her in-laws. Let's do something next week." We were already dressed. The pie was cooling. Zoe had helped me make it. At 4:03 p.m., I checked Find My iPhone. It pinged at Claire's house, the one she claimed she wasn't hosting at. I waited 2 hours, then packed the pie and drove. Her car was in the driveway, so were my parents. Through the window, I saw Christmas lights and someone in a sparkly red dress. When Claire opened the door and saw me holding the iPhone, she froze. Greg stormed over. My dad appeared. My mom stood silent. They weren't going to deny it. I asked, "Where did the phone come from?" No one answered. I said I was reporting the device to Apple. Greg yelled. Claire said I was overreacting. I left. 3 days later, my cousin Jenny called. Claire flipped out after she saw Zoe in the newspaper. Zoe had won a regional science award. Her school got a grant. Claire saw it on Facebook, ranting about how I was pushing Zoe, how it wasn't fair to make her the center of attention. Claire told my parents to keep Christmas low-key. No big gathering, just her and the in-laws. My parents agreed. Zoe and I were cut out. I opened my banking app and canceled the auto payment. For 12 months, I'd covered Claire's rent, $3,200 a month. Since Greg got laid off, she said they'd need a few months. It had been a year. When the payment didn't go through, Claire texted about a glitch. I left her on red. She called 4 times. I ignored them. My mom texted, "Can you please not make things harder for your sister?" No mention of Zoe, no apology. Claire emailed about rough patches, closed with, "It's not Zoe's fault." Greg texted, "You need to fix this." I blocked him. Without rent, they scrambled. The landlord issued a notice. Then the credit alert came. Someone tried to open a credit card under my name. Full info, address, date of birth. Flagged and declined. Only 2 people had that detail. Claire, from Lucy's school forms, and my mother. I reported fraud, froze my credit. Claire's landlord emailed. She'd listed me as emergency contact. She hadn't paid rent in 30 days. Eviction proceedings started. I replied, "Do not contact me again." My mom texted, "Please don't destroy your sister." Then I found the group chat I'd been removed from. They'd been planning Christmas for weeks. My mom had suggested excluding Zoe first. Claire posted on Facebook about family betrayal. No names, but not subtle. They moved in with my parents. Zoe's school called. Lucy had been telling kids Zoe was mean and bragged. Arguments. Zoe sat alone at lunch. I explained to Zoe. She didn't cry. She said, "I don't want to be like them." I wrote out everything. Every transfer. The phone, the fraud, the threats. I called my lawyer to remove Claire from anything tied to my name. I blocked every number. My parents, Claire, Greg, the fence sitters. Jenny sent a screenshot. Claire started a GoFundMe. Help us rebuild a family torn apart. I flagged it for false claims, submitted documentation. 2 days later, it disappeared. Then a letter came from Lucy. Purple ink. She didn't understand. She missed Zoe. Her mom told her to stay away. "I know you're mad, but can I still be her cousin?" I cried. Not because it softened me, but because damage spreads. I didn't respond. I packed everything and locked it away. I changed my number, blocked every account, stopped sending gifts, declined invites. They stopped trying. When your family decides your child's light is something to compete with, revenge isn't burning it all down. It's walking away while they're still holding the matches.